Hello, friends. Welcome to Leadership Gems for Women, Chapter 6, Be Courageous. Dale Carnegie said, courage always comes with the sun. You can conquer almost any fear if you'll only make up your mind to do so. For remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in your mind. What's interesting about fear is the vast majority of our fears, worries, and concerns are completely unfounded. I read somewhere a statistic that said 80-something% of our fears simply never come true. That means we spend an incredible amount of energy worrying and creating stress around something that's probably not even going to happen. So here are three tips that I've found to be very helpful in facing fears and having courage. Courage is one of those characteristics that really determine what type of leader and influencer and even what type of woman will be. Do we have the courage to face the things that are going to happen in life and in business, in our environment at home? So here are three things that I found to help me face fear, help you have courage. First one, identify your fear. A lot of times when we have a vague concern or worry about something, if we can pin it down specifically to what exactly are we worried about? Perhaps it's loss of control, or perhaps that we won't like the new situation. Perhaps maybe you're starting a new job and you're worried that you won't get along with your new coworkers. But identify your fear, very as specific as you can. Stop and really think about, what are you afraid of and why? What is the concern or the worry, or what are you afraid of that is going to happen, the possibilities? Now, step 2 is identify what you can control in that situation. If you are starting a new job and perhaps you're afraid that you won't get along with your coworkers, your new coworkers, identify what you can control. So perhaps it's simply thinking of, well, if I can focus on being a better team player, that will help my influence with my coworkers and we'll get along better. So think about first what you're afraid of, and second, think about the factors that you can control in that environment. And the third thing is perhaps the biggest and yet the simplest. Take action. Now that you understand what you're afraid of and how to move past it, you have to do it. The greatest gap in the world is between what we know and what we do. So taking action, executing on what you know to be true and what you know to do, is probably the most critical in being courageous as a leader. Until next time.